Hello, everybody, and welcome to. It's actually day 6, isn't it? Do you know what? I keep on doing this. I keep on writing in the wrong thing. Bear with me a second. There we go. It should be all right now. There we go. So welcome to day 6, not day 5. So today then we're going to be doing a guided meditation practice as we have been doing, and today's theme is sensations and breath. So if you joined for yesterday's session, you will have seen that we did more of an awareness of breath, noticing the breath, noticing what's happening as we breathe. But today we're going to zoom in a little bit more, and we're going to be looking at the sensations of our breath. And the reason why this is a really great thing to do during a meditation practice is because it helps to deepen our focus, our concentration, when we are more curious as to what's happening when we breathe. And when we take our awareness and direct it to these areas in our body that we do feel the sensations of breath, it can really help to develop and form that anchor. Because for a lot of us in meditation, we have this, it's a difficulty, isn't it, when our mind jumps around to different topics and we think about lots of different things. And in meditation, I'll always say we're not trying to empty the mind. We're not trying to do that. We are simply just noticing what's happening, so that if we notice our mind does drift around and does wander off, we can learn to recognize that, bring it back to whatever it is we're focusing on. So this really is a practice. If you're completely new to meditation practices, and this series is a meditation practice for beginners, then please know that whatever you're doing it right. Okay, so there's not really kind of a certain way to do this, in terms of, some people sometimes say to me, I don't think I'm doing it right. I can't empty my mind. I can't be still. I don't really know if I'm supposed to be doing this, but meditation is just about being in the moment, stopping, noticing what's there. And I always think you can't really get it wrong if you're noticing your own experience, can you not? So, all you're doing is learning to notice what's happening. Okay, so if you are ready, then we are going to be doing this short meditation for around about 15 minutes or so. And I want to invite you to get comfortable, relaxed, grab yourself a blanket. If you are feeling chilly, meditation can make us feel a little bit chilly because we're not moving around. So I know that where I am today, it's freezing in here. So I'm definitely using a blanket just so I'm going to be nice and warm. Okay. So if you're ready, then it can be helpful to use any cushions behind the back if you need any. Really just supporting that spine, allowing the body to feel stable, relaxed. And you can do meditation in any position, really. You don't have to sit cross-legged on the floor. I always say that there's a really huge misconception that that's what meditation has to look like, and it doesn't. Just as long as you're comfortable. But in a posture, that means that you are comfortable, but you're also not going to fall asleep, because that's defeating the object of meditation practices. So allowing the eyes to close or lowering your gaze. And we're just going to drop into a really brief body scan as we drop down through the body. So beginning at the very top of our heads, just gently, lightly scanning the body. So this means noticing each area as you work your way down. So noticing the area of the forehead, the eyes, the mouth, the jaw. And as you're gently scanning all the way down, you can bring that awareness to each area. So as you scan down through your shoulders, noticing how the shoulders feel, and if you notice any tension, maybe just seeing if you can relax a little bit. Just seeing if you can drop those shoulders down, release and relax. Relaxing the arms and the hands, releasing into your belly, and scanning even further down the body. Noticing what's present, relaxing any areas of tension as you gently scan all the way down until you reach your feet. And then before we start to notice the breath in more detail, first of all, just checking in with the body, with the mind. How are you feeling today? Are you feeling tired or rested? Are you feeling calm, anxious? How do you feel? And then becoming aware of any sounds that you can hear. Sound is a fantastic way into the present moment. We talk about this idea of present moment awareness. We're learning how to switch on, essentially. When a lot of people talk about meditation, they use this analogy of switching off, and I've always felt really confused by that because, in my opinion, meditation is really about tuning in, switching on, noticing what's actually happening in real time. What can you hear? I can hear the birds and the traffic, the hum of the computer in the room that I'm in. And now noticing the breath. So, as we did in the practice before today, we noticed what it was like to breathe. Just observing and watching the breath. We use this idea of imagining that you were at a theatre and observing a show. You're not getting involved with that show, you're just watching it. You're not running on the stage and trying to change what's happening, trying to change the script. You're just observing what's happening in that show. And this is what it's like to notice the breath. We're just watching, noticing what's happening as we breathe. So you may notice movements in the body. Movements in the back, in the chest and the belly. You may even notice movements of your clothing as you breathe, as the body moves. Movements as this fabric touches your skin. So what's happening for you then today? And I wanted to zoom in a little bit more on the breath today, so noticing the sensations of breathing. So I wonder if you can take your awareness to any areas in your body that you feel your breath the most today. So It might be at the nose or the mouth, or movements in the chest, or even the belly. Sometimes movements in the shoulders as well. So just noticing what it's like, what those sensations are like. And stay with those sensations. The mind will wander around. But anytime you notice, this is what we call a magic moment of mindfulness, a moment of being awake, waking up to actually what's happening. So if you do notice that your mind has drifted away, then take your attention back to your breath, back to the sensations. And for me, I'm focusing today on sensations at my nose, so the exchange of warm and cool air as I breathe. So, where is your mind now? What's happening? Are you still with those sensations of breathing? And it's okay if you've become completely busy in thinking and planning. Meditation is a real way into kindness and compassion towards ourselves. So don't beat yourself up if you're unable to concentrate. That's okay. This is a process, it's a practice. Just taking our time with this. Whenever you remember, bring your awareness back. So thinking about now bringing this meditation practice to a close today. Before you open your eyes or move the body, I wonder if you can just take your awareness, notice now how you feel. How do you feel from taking just a short time out of your day to be present, to be here, to actually commit yourself to a dedicated practice? It's not an easy thing. You know, the hardest thing, in my opinion, about meditation practice is actually committing to do it. And there's a great saying in the mindfulness world that you don't have to like it, you just have to do it. Because the more you do it, the more you'll feel the benefits. And actually, you'll probably find that you start wanting to do it more once you feel the benefits, and once you notice just how amazing it can be, how it spills out into your world, into your interactions, into your direct experience, allowing you to experience your life in real time, not in your head, not thinking or worrying, and just being much kinder to yourself and to the wider community. So in your own time, then gently opening the eyes and taking a stretch if you need to move the body in any way today. Okay. So thank you so much for joining me for today's session. We're going to be delving even deeper into this meditation series for day 7 of the practice. So please do join me. If you can't make this time in the morning when I'm recording this, then these episodes are available forever, basically, once they go live. So you can do them as many times as you want. You can do them at any time that you want. So, but just make a little note in your calendar just to do at least a practice whenever you can, even if it's just every couple of days. That would massively help. So thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you soon, guys. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for supporting Relax with Lucy Co. See you later.